And it has here vascular shock, which I am not familiar with the terminology. Massive heart thrombosis, again, it's not in my mind any medical terminology. Acute post-traumatic, I'm not sure if it says acute post-traumatic cerebral edema, which means that there was injury to the brain, but that may be what it's saying here. But long short story, I'm very much confused with these diagnoses. No? They are not telling me anything actually.
As an experienced physician, are you saying that those aren't medical terms that explain a cause of death?
They are not cause of death. Vascular shock, I know nothing called vascular shock.
Now, the father, which is not listed on the death certificate, has pointed out to our reporters that he has been told by physicians that there were also blood clots to the brain, chest, and stomach. What would cause an 18-year-old to have those type of injury, of clots for that?
Well, it would be hard or highly irregular for me to think of any condition that would lead to blood clots to these three organs at the same time. I mean, you can have a blood clot to your lung, but pretty much for it to suddenly appear without any risk factors, that's a bit unusual. And if you're talking about blood clot to the brain, then you're talking about a stroke. I'm not sure he must have bled within the stomachs and then that blood formed clots within the stomach area. But it's again, I think those are not medical terminology and I can't conclude any more from that. But what I'm disappointed and saddened by is the terminology used on the death certificate as causes of death. Because from a medical standpoint, and I've been practicing medicine for more than 20 years, I can't relate to that as a cause of death, vascular shock.
The ultimate information that is supposed to be ascertained from that postmortem is whether or not this young man died from natural causes or from injuries sustained while he was detained. Can you determine that from what that death certificate says?
No. I would even think that this report, conclusion, diagnosis, certificate is very much inconclusive, and it makes no sense.